Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. TammyTalks here. Alright y'all, let's talk Real Housewives of Potomac Season 7, Episode 8, Queen versus Queen. If you're new to my channel, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you enjoy the content in today's video, and then hop in the comment section so we can talk about everything that happened on this boring, very childish episode of Housewives. Alright, so the episode picks up right where last week's episode left off, where Mia has gone to the car. She wants to go home because she broke her own nails. And then Wendy is saying that she wants to go home now because if she stays in the house, then she's going to beat Mia's ass. And I said, oh, okay. Cool. So Ashley is saying that what Mia did was wrong. Giselle said that they both were wrong. Mia started it though. Wendy is talking to production. Mia is on the phone with G saying, that she needs to get out of here. So Karen goes to see Mia. Mia is mad that she feels like Karen didn't have her back. And Karen said, look, two wrongs don't make a right. Mia was wrong for throwing that drink. Wendy was wrong for saying what she said about her husband. In the end though, Mia started it. No matter how you want to shake it, Mia started it. So Mia, whatever she said back to you is a result of you throwing a drink at her. So she said in her confessional, Karen, well, she wants me to have her back. Did you have my back when you invited Sharice on my birthday trip? Which is true. Which is actually true. So Ashley is asking about Wendy. She's back at the table with Robin and Giselle. Giselle said that she would like to go check on Mia. I wonder if this editing was out of sorts, because we already saw her go check on him. I wonder if the editing was out of sorts, but Giselle said she wants to go check on Mia. Robin said that Karen should have diffused the situation. What was Karen supposed to do? Reach out and grab the hand that was throwing the drink, so now the water's getting thrown or the drink is getting thrown on her? Robin sounds so fucking stupid in that moment. So Wendy is saying that she does not want to stay in a place where she could be physically attacked. She's talking to Ashley, has gone over to check on her. She said that she would be even more mad if she had on a straight wig. So I guess she's trying to find some humor in the situation. I don't know. Meanwhile, Robin, Giselle, Mia, and Jacqueline are in their car. Mia said that her flight is at 8:30 in the morning. She said that she's going home. Robin and Giselle said that when you straddle the fence, that you just want to keep your hands clean. So they feel like Karen is in the middle because she doesn't want to be forced to pick one way or the other. That's not even the case. Both of them were wrong. They both were wrong. I think it is so childish whenever people want you to pick a side. And not only pick a side, but pick the side that they're picking. There is absolutely nothing wrong with what Karen did. Absolutely stay in the middle, stay neutral, because it don't involve you. Both of their answers were wrong. They both were wrong. So they are both feeling like Karen was the only one that could have stopped this. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That doesn't even make sense. Not even gonna dignify that with any type of response. Mia is then saying that how G adores Karen. We know. We saw how inappropriate he was with her last year on that trip, the way he was licking his tongue and shit out at her. We know. So she feels that Karen just let G get filleted. And I also kind of feel like you getting way too mad about something that ain't true. Right? So if somebody is telling you, or if somebody says that you and your husband sleep with men, or whatever it is that Wendy said, if you know that shit's not true, why are you getting so upset about it? That maybe there is some truth to the rumor. Meanwhile, over in the other car, which is Karen, Wendy, Ashley, and Sharice, Karen is mad, or Karen is saying that Mia is mad at her because she's not picking sides. And Karen is standing very firm on two wrongs don't make a right, which is true. So we get back to the house, and Jacqueline is talking to Giselle, Mia, and Robin, and she is saying that how Mia, in her confessional, Mia is a CEO. Wendy is a professor. They both like to have the last word. They both like to be correct. They don't want anybody telling them they're wrong. That's how and I agree with that. They don't want somebody telling them what to do and all the other type of stuff, which we saw, which is why they kept going back and forth about it. So Charisse comes where everybody else is sitting, and they ask her, where is Wendy? And she said, I don't know, she's upstairs. Basically, Wendy's upstairs getting ready to pack her stuff and go. So Wendy is changing, and you see Ashley go to her door. Wendy's voice is definitely cracking, and she's just telling Ashley, I'm getting dressed. I'll be out in a moment. She needs a minute. So the next morning at breakfast, because we saw Ashley kind of walk Wendy to the door. So next morning at breakfast, we have Ashley, Giselle, and Charisse sitting down talking and eating. So they asked Ashley why, she got a little bit upset last night. And Ashley was like, yeah, because I don't like violence. So Giselle said that Ashley is kind of flip-flopping because she condoned Monique's violence when Monique and Candace got into their altercation in season 5. And she's saying, well, you were okay with it then because remember Ashley wrote that letter of intent, that witness character statement against Candace. Does that mean that she was condoning violence in that moment? It depends on how you look at it, okay? I'm not going to say either way. I do think that Ashley was super bogus for doing that. I felt that way at the time. I still feel that way now. You weren't even there. And Ashley did that out of spite towards Candace. Not because she truly had this super deep connection and friendship with Monique. She did it out of spite. So Ashley is in her confessional, and she is saying that, when that fight happened, Giselle was defending Candace, who was the victim in that fight. Monique attacked her, who was feeling that, Candace was the victim. She was defending her, but now that Mia is the one that was violent, she's not. And I don't know why, not talking about Ashley, but I don't know why people are so confused about this. Giselle does not like Wendy from last season. So, of course, she's not going to be on her side. Robin does not like Wendy from what happened last season and at the reunion. So, of course, she's not going to be on her side anymore. It's not rocket science. That's why. But it shows that they are flip-floppers, which nobody should be shocked about. Absolutely nobody should be shocked about. So the rest of the ladies joined, and Mia said that she canceled her 8:30 flight. She has another woman that's going to be coming in to fix her nails. So we then get the flashback to Robin showing Candace the video, Candace being shocked, Robin telling a very biased story with the camera seemingly only on Wendy as she was yelling. Candace is shocked because she's never seen Wendy behave in this way, never seen her act this way, but whatever. So while Mia's telling them that she has a manicurist coming to fix her nails, Kira points out it would have been nice for her to have a manicurist come for everybody. That would have been a nice pamper spa thing that we could have done for my birthday. Karen, babe, this is not your birthday trip. This is not your birthday trip. This is a trip that Mia planned through your birthday, but it's definitely not your birthday trip. So they're out at the pool, and Mia announces that at 1 p.m. they are going to be having a beach party down at Savoy. So everyone is invited. Candace is off to the side, or she wants everybody to be ready, I should say. So Candace goes and sits to the side. Karen and Ashley come over and sit with Candace. Karen wants everybody together for her birthday. She doesn't like the way the trip is going. Candace doesn't like that Wendy is being ostracized and nobody cares. It's not that nobody cares, it's the people that don't like her that care. It's the people that do not like her that don't care. I just don't know why this is such a shocking, hard to understand, comprehend type of situation. I don't understand it. So Karen points out that Wendy says some shit too. Candace feels words are just words, but that's because Candace body shames, slut shames. Candace is very sharp with her tongue. So of course in Candace's mind was, she said whatever she said, that's it. Not everybody feels that way. And I think the fact that because Candace is somebody that pops off at the mouth, that uses her words to cut to the white meat, she is somebody that words are words to her, so she doesn't care. But the stuff that Wendy said is bogus about Mia's husband. It is what it is. Mia was wrong. Wendy was wrong. Candace starts crying, of course, because she says that what's happening is just not right. So Candace then feels that it's triggering that people can do whatever they want because they can't use their words. I think it's kind of triggering too that Candace feels that people can say whatever they want to other people, okay? Because they choose to use their words in a way that is very negative. So everything Candace was crying about blew past me, because you're not going to take somebody that constantly attacks other women's looks, whatever they would choose to do with their body, all that type of stuff, and make it seem as if that's okay because they're just words. It's the same thing. So Jacqueline, Robin, and Sharice are in the pool, and they're talking, and Jacqueline is saying how she's not going to let Mia bring Wendy back to the house. Jacqueline, you're riding very hard for somebody who in just a couple of months is going to air all your business out. Robin feels that Candace is trying to compare what happened with her and Monique to this. I do agree it's a little different because this was, and I'm saying but this was a drink being thrown, as opposed to the way that Candace got dragged for saying, "Drag me, Monique, drag me." There is a bit of a difference. So Ashley FaceTimes Wendy. She wants to check on her, see how she's doing. Wendy doesn't have a voice. She's been crying all night. So Ashley invites her to the beach party. Karen takes the phone. It's the official birthday girl. And it's like, whoa, hold on, Candace. Karen, you don't have to be aggressive. So Karen invites her, gives her an official invitation to come to the beach with them. Karen goes inside to tell Mia, as an adult, as a woman, I invited Wendy to meet us at the beach. Mia is not okay with that. She said, but it is your birthday. So Mia said, how about I'll do breakfast with you, which is what we just did, and Wendy can have you for lunch, basically meaning she can't come to the beach and you don't have to come either. That's what that means. Because Mia feels that it's just too soon for her. She doesn't want Wendy to think that it's okay to disrespect her husband. Well, it's not okay for you to disrespect Wendy's husband either by saying that Wendy needs to check in with another man when she comes into town. So it was a lot of disrespect being thrown both ways. But Mia is somebody who is refusing to hold herself accountable, and she's not going to because she has people that are on her side right now. So this is also Mia's second instance of almost coming to a fight. So Mia really should be gone off the show. Let's be real. Mia really needs to go. Mia also feels that anyone that supports Wendy doesn't see an issue with what she did either. Karen said, are you talking about me? Because let's not talk around the bush. If you're talking about me, be real with it. Mia was like, no, I'm not talking about you. I mean, just in general. So Karen calls Wendy and tells her that she has to rescind her invitation because she is not the host, so she cannot invite her onto the trip. Ashley suggests, why don't just me, you, and Candace go check on Wendy, go have lunch with her. Me and Candace will put our shit to the side and we can go check on her for the moment. Candace comes out. They agree to set their issues to the side so that they can go and check on Wendy, and in that way, she won't feel as ostracized or left out of anything that's going on. So they're all getting ready to take a shot. Karen tells the group that she's going to check on Wendy. Giselle makes a face. No one cares. No one cares. I guess the most irritating part about this whole episode is people being mad at who other people choose to check on. What, y'all went to check on Mia. Why is it such a big deal that they want to go check on the girl that got a drink thrown in her face? Why? I don't get why it's such a big deal. If you don't want to check on her because you don't like Wendy, perfectly fine. But why be mad that somebody else wants to go and check on her? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. So they're taking a shot. Candace says limes are for bitches. It's a joke. I have a lot of friends that when we're taking shots, people that use chasers, that you ain't no real drinker. You know, like, it was a joke. Robin gets offended and was like, oh, okay, point taken. I've been nothing but nice and support. Robin, shut the hell up. Robin feels like she has to be vocal in every single scene. Giselle didn't pay attention to it. She looked at Ashley when she said it. Ashley didn't pay any attention to it. Girl, if you got to take a lime after you take a shot, bite the lime after you take a shot. Why would you get offended by that? So Candace is like, Robin, we will talk after this. And she's like, no, point taken, duly noted. So Robin in her confessional is saying that she doesn't know why Candace is being such a butthole. Production asks her, you know, why is she, whose side is she on? She's like, well, Mia's, because, like, I don't like Wendy. Obviously, we know. That is just, like, it's so stupid. Robin also then says that I didn't tell Wendy she needs to go, and I also didn't cheer on Mia. You absolutely cheered on Mia. You and Giselle absolutely sat in there and were acting like the Migos doing ad-libs the entire time. You absolutely did. So they're getting in the cars. Mia goes over to Ashley, Candace, and Karen's car, tells Ashley and Candace that they need to find somewhere else to stay when they come back. And they were looking at her like, girl, the fuck? So basically, because you guys are going to go check on Wendy and you didn't ask my permission, because even though production paid for this trip, I'm going to keep acting like I did. So y'all can't stay in the house anymore. She said not Karen, because Karen told her what she was going to do. Let's understand one thing, Mia. You are not judge and jury. None of them are any of your children. You can't tell these grown-ass women who they can and cannot go check on, and if they can or cannot stay in a room at a house that you didn't even pay for. Mia, bye. I'm so sick of Mia. I am so sick of Mia. I cannot see Mia being asked back for another season. I can't. I will be shocked if Mia is asked back for a third season. So Ashley, Candace, Karen, and Wendy, they're out at lunch. Ashley decides to send a text to the group chat about how they feel about Mia revoking their accommodations. And it was basically on some, it's rude. I will be sleeping in the room that I slept in last night. I said, that's how you get into it. You don't tell nobody where they can and cannot sleep. You didn't pay for this shit. This ain't your house, Mia. Stop it. Wendy shows up, and Wendy is hurt because she felt violated in her personal space. She then goes on to, without a beat, say that Peter told her that Mia did some snake shit to his girlfriend at the time when he was cool with G and Mia. And because of that, Peter stopped messing with them altogether. They then let Wendy know that they were kicked out of the house. And it turns into like Wendy being like, what? Back over at the beach where Mia, Giselle, Robin, Jacqueline, and Sharice are, Giselle is saying that she was sitting in the jacuzzi off of her room, and she saw that Mia and Jacqueline were in the shower together. They then asked them if they ever messed around, to which they both are like, no, why were you even looking at us? Y'all ain't never messed around, but y'all were taking a shower together? Okay. Mia then goes on to say that they are never in competition with each other. That's a lie. You can tell that these women are in constant competition with each other. More so Mia being in a fake competition with Jacqueline because it seems like she wants to make sure Jacqueline stays beneath her because that's how she has the upper edge on her. Because then she goes on to say that, yeah, because, if she's losing, I'm going to show up in my Porsche, and it's like, okay, girl. So Mia brings up the text that Ashley just sent over. And Giselle was like, I agree. That is very harsh to kick them out of the house. And she was like, I commend Ashley 10 toes down. I'm sleeping where the fuck I slept at last night. Just in case you thought I would be back in that same hot ass sweaty house that everybody seemed to be extreme. Does the air not work there? I'm confused. So Sharice texts back that she's Mia's assistant and Mia just spoke out of turn. But basically, y'all can come on back to the house. Don't even worry about it. Why you want to be known as Mia's assistant? Whatever, Sharice. Sharice is doing whatever she can to be in any scene. Giselle then asks about the white party. Are we still doing this for Karen's birthday? Mia says it doesn't feel right anymore because, she's not even here with us. And maybe Wendy should be throwing the party. I said, oh, Mia. Oh, Mia. Mia is so childish. Mia is so unbelievably childish, y'all. So they get up, they're dancing around, everybody has on their bikinis, and Robin points out that she does not see a cancerous lump on her butt. Because we still don't know what's going on with the whole, I got cancer, I don't have cancer, I have, tumors that need to be extracted or they need to be dealt with, but I haven't done it. It's too much of whatever. But, at the same token, whatever. So we get a scene with Candace and Wendy going to the studio. Candace, is re-releasing one of her songs. I think the song is called Insecure. Shout out to Nairi. Shout out to Nai, the songwriter, for writing the song. So they're doing the scene with Trina. Cute enough scene. Fine. We get back to the house. Karen has some flowers that she was sent for her birthday that I thought it was Peter that sent them at first, but I think that was Ray. So she got some red roses for her birthday. Things are going well. Karen is talking to a very drunk Giselle and Ashley, and Jacqueline summons Karen upstairs. So she get upstairs and Jacqueline tells Karen that Mia is in her feelings right now because they went to go hang out with Wendy. Even though Mia told her, why don't you go hang out with Wendy? Mia told Karen to go. Karen said that this has been the birthday from hell. And Mia said, well, Karen is straddling the fence. Karen said, well, y'all both were wrong. Mia said that Karen went to check on the wrong person. When she went and checked on you last night. Because you're not the person that got hit with the purse or they got a drink thrown on them. So Mia said that she does not feel like it is her responsibility to host a birthday party for her. Karen said, well, girl, you don't have to host a party. And she was like, it's not even, you did a great job with it, but it's not even here. Mia said that the party was at the beach with the private cabana. Girl, that wasn't a cabana. Them was some beach chairs that got drug out on the sand for y'all. That's not a private cabana. She said, but Karen wasn't there because she was too busy worrying about the Wicked Witch of the West, aka Wendy. So Karen was like, look, I'm not going to deal with this, whatever. So Karen gets up and leaves, and then Jacqueline is like, well, I guess you guys aren't friends anymore. Mia is so unbelievably childish. Mia is childish. Because everything that happened in this episode is really just a result of you being mad that you want everybody on your side and everybody is not on your side. You're digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. And the only reason that you got Jizzy and Robin on your side is because they have such a deep dislike for Wendy because of the shit Wendy said about them at the reunion and last season. That is the only reason. The only reason. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one.